What do you think, buddy? We are set up, man. Ace is eating his dinner. And look, we're back in the desert. This is, I can't tell you how much fun I'm having. We're out here in the BLM. Show's just over. Had a couple meetings. I'm packed up, heading to Vegas tomorrow. And we thought we'd stay the night out here at the BLM. This is really just right. It looks like I'm out in the middle of nowhere, and I am. But there's some houses right over there, and then the show is about 300 yards on the other side of me. Look at that. So, all right, I'm going to show you my campsite, where I'm at. This is what's so cool about this off-grid house, right? So I'm out here. There's no utilities. Nothing but beautiful sky. Sun's getting ready to set. We had a little bit of rain. Ace having fun. And there's the Incredibox sitting out here. Pretty level. Actually, more level here than when I was over at the show. And I'm set up. And the thing is about this is steps, and this is really not, we have got it worked out as an RV with steps, retractable and all that. So I have to, you know, carry my steps in the back of the truck. And Lord, I've got decorations and tables and chairs, as you guys can see in the back of my truck. And all this, you know, those are things are for the show. The truck's loaded down. But I'm loving this. Okay, so I've got electricity for my solar. Let me clean this lens off just a little bit. Be right back. Good. Oh, there you go. So there's solar on the top, as you guys know. And this container here, I've got it full of dishes and stuff, so I've got it sitting into my floor. And that's because they're for show, you know, for the, let me back up just a bit. There you guys go. So there's my bed. I'm set up. There's a couple tables that we put outside to put the brochures on. My loft, I put my steps and stuff. But look, we put this old rusty roof, and it has been a showstopper. Everybody has just loved that rusty roof that we put on just before we left. Nicole and Travis put that on. And what did it take? 30 minutes to throw that up there. Got my containers. Those actually stayed up there while I was traveling. I didn't know if they would. I don't have a lip across that. So to do as an RV, takes a few other things that we could do to it. But other than that, not too many things. I had my pots and pans on here I took down. But man, I'm going to take a shower tonight. I've got a full, 36-inch shower. And my solar is charged up. My pumps are rolling. I've got water. This is just so cool. I've got internet. I can watch a little Netflix tonight. I got my nice bed. Let me sit down here. Look at this. This is just, I've been eating a pineapple. I've been carving on that. And I thought, man, I got to get a video out to you guys before it gets too late. And I know some of you all have been following my show and, my travels coming out west. And it's been an awesome time. Really has. Especially for Ace. He's had, we have been spending nothing but, of course, all the time together. Ain't we, buddy? Ain't buddy? Yeah. He's running in the desert, and we've learned the desert rules out here. We've learned about what to look for in snakes, and look at these people. Yep. You stay. All right, come on. You can come on. Man, they got these ATVs everywhere out here. Yep. I could pull further back in the BLM, but I didn't want to get too far. I want to make sure I'm not in a wash, but the rain's coming in. And let me get my tripod here. I've got so much gear. Look at this. I got spare tires. I got tanks. I got water hoses. I got all this stuff. I've had enough for 2 homes. Let me put this out here a little bit. This is really pretty though, isn't it? Look at that sky. All right, let me put this on here. You guys, if I can get out here, you guys can see me a little bit, knowing who I am. I keep forgetting that these videos go out to everybody. There you go. All right. We do sit down. Hey, we're good. What do you think, bud? I don't know what else I can bring you. I just wanted to let you guys know that it's been pretty much, the Incredibox has served its purpose in every way I thought it would. It's been tough running over these, the house has been really tough, withstanding all the chuck holes, the traveling, the speed. I took one last night to outside Kingman called Golden Valley, and I got there about 7:30 last night, and I got up to 70, 75 miles an hour traveling with this F-250 without even knowing it, you know. The place where you get weight is if you leave water in your tongue box right here, right there. That's got 100 gallons. So water's about 8 pounds per gallon. So if you leave too much water, and you're gonna have a lot of tongue weight. Like I said, I've got generators, spare tires, I got firewood. I may build me a fire tonight, but I got a lot of stuff in the back of the truck that's giving it a lot of weight. But it's the motor, the transmission on this F-250 it's like it's not even behind me. So it's pulled well, it's withstanding. One thing that I love about it is those kitchen cabinets. They're household kitchen cabinets, and you would think for the RV, you know how they got the stoppers and all that. We don't have anything. They're the soft close, and they've done really well traveling. That's been really good. The pumps and the tanks are all working well. Having power, of course, with the 5K lithium. One thing I wanted to tell you is that I don't know the solar packages and what people are selling. There were 3 or 4 solar guys here, and they really wouldn't tell me how much this unit would cost. And I didn't get with all of them, but the ones that came by were very pleasant, but they didn't give me a cost of what to match what we sell this for 7,500 bucks. I did talk to some people that said they have gotten other bids, and when they looked at this solar package, 4 350 watt panels, a 5K lithium battery, and the 3K inverter charge controller for 7,500 bucks, they said it was just amazing. They said that was an awesome price. I've gotten bids where it was even half of what you would get anywhere else. Now this lithium battery is a good lithium battery. It's not one that catches on fire. That's the one Lucas has ran. He does not like lithium until this one came out. And they said it was some, what is it, ion something. I'm terrible about the technical. I'm watching these guys run up and down here. The technicalities of this solar, but I'm learning more and more about it. I have been learning because I ran out of solar and had to charge it, and it was rainy for 4 days and trying to get it back. So I've learned a lot, and I'm glad I've been able to stay in this. I've learned about our water and the gray water tanks. Working perfectly, working fine. Of course, you got to dump it somewhere, right? Over here at the park, they've been sucking it out of there. Ace, come here, buddy. So that's worked out great. So the people are asking me, would this be an RV? Would it travel up and down the road very well? It's traveled great for me. The panels, because they're not engineered, and because I haven't been in business for 100 years and 50 years, and this has not been on the road as an RV, and of course, yeah, it's not aerodynamic. Look here. See that? Yeah, the wind's gonna hit this, right? It's gonna hit it, but if you're not gonna travel like every single day, right? And you're gonna travel maybe and stay 3 months at a time and go across, it's really, I think, for the wind resistance and more gas that you're going to have on this thing, I think it's going to be a way better than not having, like, than an RV. Think about it. RV, you're going to be a lot cooler. You're going to be a lot hotter in the summer, super insulated. And the room that you have, the storage that you have, the awesome feeling that you're in a home instead of an RV. I love RVs, everybody. They got their place, and they're made to move. They're made to travel. We have not ever got this thing on the road and say, hey, how is this thing made to travel? We've always gotten it because most of our customers set them up as a permanent structure, and they live in them full time. They jack them up, get the wheels off the ground, build decks. So for me coming out here, and this house has still got a long way to go. It's got to go to Vegas, and then from Vegas, it'll probably go to San Diego. In San Diego, it may go back to Tennessee. A lot of people love the 16-footer for one person. You know, and you guys know, as soon as I started building the 20-footers, 16s went kind of the wayside. So we may not sell this. I want to let everybody know that this house is for sale. I'll make a deal on it, that so we don't have to truck it back home. I don't care to take it back home. It's been great. You stay here, buddy. And look here, let me show you. There he is. See, there's somebody driving by. So that event, I believe, and this might be a pass-through to this BLM, it goes on and on and on, and people pass from the main highway. They come through here in their dune buggies and Jeeps. So that's where I'm at. So I don't know. I think over time we'll find out if this house is going to be a better, it could be suited as an RV. Of course, I can make it more aerodynamic. We can V it or whatever, put a front on it. But I'm really not into that. I think just spending a little bit more maybe in fuel because you're going to hit a headwind, but the room and the comfort and the homey feel that you get from all this is really worth the expense that you would have on this. So we'll see, time goes on. But yeah, this house with the solar and everything is like $32,500, but we've got a $1,500 refrigerator in there. We built a loft, we got wood, we got barn wood, we got the barn metal on the ceiling, and Lord, I've got the bed, the mattress, the coverings. There's a lot in here that I've added to live in here. What is it? I think there's a table, and of course you don't want my plates and cups, but yeah, I'm willing to sell it. So if you guys are going to be near Vegas, you want to give me a call and you want to come look at it, hey, come look at it. It's going to be and I'll post where it's going to be for display while I'm not here, coming in March. And then also, if you guys want to come to the San Diego Del Mar Tiny Fest, it's March 11th and 12th. I'll be back with this unit. If it doesn't sell by then, we're going to be bringing a two 8x20 in credit boxes. One is going to be completely like it looks coming off the line. There was a lot of misunderstanding of what comes with the 25,000, so I'll never do that again. We're going to have a before and after. Or I may, and I had a thought today, I may take one, and I wanted to do this before and it just left my mind, is we're going to do a 20-footer and it's going to be half done and half undone. So you'll look right down the line, you'll see completely all the panels and what it looks like, and then this half will be completely done, and it'll look really cool. And I think when people walk in, they'll say before and after, DIY, no DIY, and to give you an understanding of where you're going. Listen, we've had such extreme thoughts of this house from people, like I said the other night or yesterday. People have just rejected it. People looked at it, it's nice, and then people fell in love with it. People just like, oh my God, I want this thing. It fits me financially, it fits me structurally, it fits my lifestyle, it fits the room, you know, the heat and the cool. So like anything new, it takes time to get the word out and people to understand this. I'm massively grateful for being the success it already has. So I have no negativity about the people who have not understood it. I am grateful for what we've done. I think we've sold about 600 of these homes after we build the other 160 that are on the books right now, and I think we've sold a few more in the last week or two. So there you have it. I'm out here in the BLM, out here courtside. I'll be heading to up 95 the whole way up to Las Vegas tomorrow morning. I hope I can get you guys a video in the morning and show you the sunrise. Don't know if this will download. I'm uploading another video from earlier today. I interviewed a gentleman that was over at the Quartzsite show. Super interesting, funny guy. And then as soon as it was over, there was more people. I just wish I had a GoPro and you guys could see all the people that I meet, the experiences. I've talked to a realtor from Phoenix that does work in Mexico near the Sea of Cortez, and super interesting. That could really be a place for our future of, look at her stopping and watching me. And that's fine. For tiny home villages down at the Sea of Cortez in Mexico. $200 a month rent, infrastructure, everything. We are excited about that. I'm thinking about maybe going down and taking a look at it after the San Diego show. It's about 4 or 5 hour drive down to where the city is, and I'll let you guys know more about that. I'm super interested in it and it's safe. They've got a Sam's Wholesale, they got Costco, they got all the stuff that we have here in America. I'm super green about all Mexico. I haven't spent any time there. This part of the world is just super new to me, and that's why I think I'm so excited about being here. I'm loving the desert. I know it's gray and not green, but to me it has such a beauty to it. So grateful to be alive, grateful to have my eyesight to be able to enjoy it. So yeah, that's about it, everybody. Hope you're having a good night. Just wanted to bring you my updates trip. And I can't remember how long I've been gone now. I think, did I leave? I think I left the 7th of January. And today's the, what, 31st or the 1st of February. So there you have it. Good. I'm enjoying it. I've been on the phone a lot back home with the work. I'm not feeling out of place. I'm not feeling like I need to get back home. I've been doing a bunch of calls, meeting. Tom's doing a great job holding up, and all the guys back home, it seems like they've been really hammering out the 12 by 20s for the Grove. And we've been getting a lot of rain. I told them to do an update video. I hope they have been doing that for you guys, letting you know what's going on with the Grove, the Mountain, Buffalo Creek, and the 2 others developments that we're looking into. Those are still full bore ahead. I'm talking with them. We're going to the Planning Commission on one of them. The other one, we're trying to close the deal so we can get the land. All that's in the works, and all that can be done for 2023. So you hang in there. If you're looking for a lot to put a home, or if you want to buy one of our Incrediboxes and put it on our property, we will be giving you more and more information on how that can work, all right? So right now, you just got to hold on, because I don't want to overpromise and overstep my boundaries. We got to get contracts, lease agreements, all that together. So when we send you a package, you're good to go. Also, I've got some interesting things about the business and where we're going for 2023. You guys know me. I'm always wanting to do better and perform better. Our business, we do have some, places that we could do better in. And part of that is communicating, and part of that is doing more at customer service. I want to be amazingly at customer service. He's digging in the rock. Look here. Look at him. Now, hey, Ace, you can't dig. You'll get the virus, buddy. They said you'd get a virus if you dug. What's that? What was that? Yeah, they told us not to dig in the ground here because it has some sort of, I don't know, something going on with the dirt. I don't know. Come here. Let's say goodbye. We're gonna go in there and cook a little bit of supper, and it's getting dark, and I'm ready to lay down. There he is. It's been a big day, packing up, and I met with 3 or 4 people, and believe it or not, there were people coming to still talk to me when I was packing up, and wanted to look inside. He's ready to go. We've had a good time. All right, hope your day's doing good. Thank you for following me. Please share this video, thumbs up, subscribe if you will, and push these videos out. This is the way we market. This is the way we build this company. Started 8 years ago by myself, and now we got over 80 employees, 300 salespeople across the United States. We got hundreds of home sites that we're building for people to move in these homes, and we still sell a house for $20,000. All right, everybody, have a great night. I'm Randy Jones with Incredible Tiny Homes. Bye.